All right, another job, Cherry Hill. Same old story. We're going to be ripping out another system here. Believe it or not, you can see the pipe that was in the ground before. For the builders, they don't care. This pipe will go in all kinds of undulated. There's damage coming in here. Crazy. I mean, this house is probably about $750,000. They ended up having a leak in this corner here, which is probably going to happen somewhere else in the basement. But however, we're going to be able to isolate this. If you take a look down closer over here, look what the builder did here. He brought a pipe in from the outside in. That's something you really never, ever want to do. You never want to bring water back in. So why do homes leak? All kinds of situations like this. You can see down here on this side, you know, when we're talking about having the pipe pitched to the sump, that's the way it should be. Look at this bad boy sticking straight up in the air. So what you'll see a lot of times is you'll see the pipe undulating like this, and the water will never be able to travel. So in this particular situation, the problem was on this corner over here, and this basement is should have had at least 2 sumps, maybe 3, because of the linear footage. As we took a tour earlier, there's about 185 linear feet in this basement, so minimum 2 sump pumps. Builder only put 1 in. Can you imagine that water trying to travel around every wall trying to get to the sump pump? It's overwhelmed, it's not going to happen, and things are going to back up. So we've got the pit started being dug over here. We're going to be down 36 inches, 26 inches in diameter, and a solid lid that's going on top of that. Now, a lot of companies, again, you know, when they're doing their work, they don't dig down past a footer when they're doing the system. So look, this is your footer here. This is what's holding up your house. And this trench is already dug right down to the base of the footer where it should be. Where the builder, look at this, the builder's pipe, as it's at the top of the footer, the top of the footer. Again, irresponsibility. You don't know what you're getting until the job is done, and everybody wants a great price. So the best price is doing the job 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times. All right? This is a 2-time job in this house. So, you know, if they spent $5,000 or $6,000, whatever it may be, doing it twice, they're up to 10 grand. Doesn't make sense. In most basements, you might be able to do a basement for $10,000 or $12,000, depending on the size of the project. Sometimes it's less because projects are smaller. You know, again, going back to pulling out all of the debris here, all this debris is going to be going into these 5-gallon buckets, and these buckets then are going to be going out the window. So Richard will just follow me, and we'll stop 1 second here. Again, this is called spiking the floor. That's removed over here. See where it's spiked? So we got a nice clean cut over here. And one of the magnificent things in this project, I'm going to go back over here for a second, is that we didn't have to take this wall out. All right? The trim, the sheetrock is still there. 96% of the companies are always telling you you got to cut the sheetrock up 36 inches or 48 inches. So what does that mean, Mr. and Mrs. Smith? That means it's a lot more money for you to put back that wall. So if we got to take a little bit extra time to do it right and take that floor out and put it back, this is saving you thousands and thousands of dollars that you didn't see on somebody's estimate. Okay? All right, we're going to take a walk back over to our stage area again, just to show you that we're all well protected with the drop cloths here. This is the sump crock that's going to be going into the floor. And I always want to talk about being proactive. This is 26 inches deep, 20 inches in diameter. The sump pump motor goes inside. It does not come through the top of the lid. That's a no-no. Goes through the side on a 90-degree angle, pops out, and then we bring the discharge up. So when this is sealed on the ground, we have 4 bolts, easy to take out and put back again. but no spiders, no humidity, nothing coming out of the crock. Actually very healthy. So this is our path. Again, getting all the debris out. A lot of companies would take it up the steps, go through the foyers, yada, yada, yada. You got a nest. Drop cloths all down here, vinyl. We know it's going to be a little bit heavy. Protected the wall. The buckets are going to go through here, out to the dump truck. And then we're going to be mixing the concrete and bringing the stone in the same way. Very, very, very laborious. Okay?